Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan the Mystik from housemystik.com. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan the Mystik, okay? So today's reading, we are going to be talking all about what will you be most known for, famous for, or remembered for, okay? Like basically the legacy that you are creating here on Earth, okay? So go ahead and light your incense, light your candles, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep and insightful pick of cards, definitely keep watching. And also make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So let's get into these piles. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with this card, the gate. Can y'all see that? Okay. Let's get into your reading about what you will be remembered for, famous for, known for, all that good shit. Okay. So actually, let's look in this book because I don't remember what the hell this card means, honestly. I wish this shit was in alphabetical order. Like, why they ain't do that? Okay, the gate. Okay. Okay. Portals appear at the corners of our eyes, which we can almost visualize if we squint. Some who see the portals know them for what they are. They have the gift of opening the small tear in the fabric of the world's material at will. The woman at the gate steps towards the rip, and her fingers find the edges of the gate. She reaches out and traces the portal's edges, and gently she tugs the sides apart. The space opens, the air's salty scent teases the corners of her lips as the soft sounds of ocean waves flow into our world. She continues pulling open the portal until there is a window big enough for someone to step through. She smiles out to the other side and walks away. The portal is open and now waits to welcome the traveler. Meanings. Look deeper into the situation. What you want lies on the other side. Just step through. Okay. So what will you be remembered for, known for, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I feel like what you will be remembered for, known for, famous for, okay, is you open up people's minds. Like you open up people's minds and have them think about shit that they would have never thought about. So that's why I feel like a lot of you guys that choose or chose this pile, why am I getting goosebumps? Okay. But a lot of y'all that chose this pile, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like tarot readers, Reiki healers, um, something in the spiritual realm, or not spiritual realm, but spiritual field, like a healer, a seer, like it's giving clairvoyant, it's giving someone that can see the magic of life. But even if you're not, doing stuff like that, it's like you open up people's minds, like you see things that other people don't see. Like you could even be someone that is like an innovator, a trendsetter, a trailblazer, an inventor, because like it's like you I don't it's like you be tapping into spirit. You could even be a creator too, because it's like you be tapping into spirit. And it's kind of making me think of like what Einstein said. And he said that basically when he came up with the formula, is that what it's called? A formula? Is that what MC or E equals MC squared? That's a formula, right? So he said he came up with that when he was sleeping. Like he had like basically a lucid dream where he came up with that. So it's like is that's what it's giving. Like you get your ideas and your yeah, I guess that would be idea. Yeah, you get your ideas from spirit, you get your messages from spirit. Like that's why I think some of you guys could be creators, because it's almost like something comes and takes over your body. I know that probably, oh, and then my phone just lit up. That's crazy. Um yeah, I feel like that's what it is for a lot of you guys. Like spirit speaks through you and works through you to bring like new ideas to the planet, like to the collective. Like you bring some type of fresh perspective or something to the collective that they need to know, that they need to hear, that they need to work with or something like that. So yeah, you don't have to be like a creator or someone in the spiritual field, but it's like, let's say if you're even like a doctor or something like that, it's like you could be that doctor that discovers a new disease, unfortunately, or like let me not say unfortunately, because at least there's an awareness of it, but maybe you could even be like the scientist that comes up with a cure for something that we thought there wasn't a cure for, you know. So that's what it's giving. Okay, so let's see what else is here. Releasing abundance, very interesting. Very interesting, because something about these cards are reminding me of each other, because it's almost make me think of portals on each card. Because look at this, it looks like a portal, that triangle right there. If the camera would freaking focus, that looks like a portal. That also looks like a portal, and clearly this is a portal. So it's like you unlock something in people's minds, and you know what? And it's not even just like, okay, this is your career. It's like in your personal life too. Like you open up people's minds, and even like in ways that people could be upset about. Like for example, like you have people thinking like when you decide to walk away from people, or when you decide to like, yeah, leave people the fuck alone, you be having them in their head like, damn, I should be a better person. Damn, I should act like this, or I shouldn't act like this, or I should do more of this. Like you inspire people to be better. You inspire people and sometimes like it's through your absence, which sucks at times, but you know, sometimes that's it is what it is. But yeah, you definitely awaken people and make them more aware of their, like, what the fuck they doing and how the hell they need to stop with that bullshit. But I need to put a disclaimer, because I just be cussing up a storm, okay? But yes, you do that. But then I feel like you unlock something in people's minds to help them get on the right path, or to like bring more abundance into their life or something like that. Because that it just make me think of, like, for example, if you get a reading from a reader, it's like you unlock something for them, because they're like, oh damn, I never think of that, or I didn't know that, or like you make people see their full potential. You inspire people to be better. You inspire people to level up and to step out of their comfort zone, and release ways about themselves that no longer serves them. Okay, so accept responsibility. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the hell I'm talking about, because I feel like through your absence, when you be like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm out of here. You make people more aware, like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have treated Pile 1 like that. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. And it makes them accept responsibility. But I also feel like you're going to be remembered for the fact that you accept responsibility, and you I don't know, you didn't take no for an answer. You didn't give up. You didn't, like, you just kept going. You kept trying. You kept pushing. Like, I feel like you're someone that continuously follows your dreams no matter what. Nothing gets in your way. The kids don't get in your way. the like, health don't get in the way, time constraints don't get in the way. Like you don't let anything get in your way. And I feel like people are always gonna remember that about you. That you just didn't give up. You just kept trying. You kept going. You kept pushing. Oh, and then my phone just lit up. Cut your losses. Like I said, there are some people that you could have left behind or something like that, and it's like through your absence you make them be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But also I feel like, look, and then my phone keeps lighting up. That's funny. But I also feel like, yeah, you're not away. You're not afraid to walk away from something that just isn't working. I also wonder if some of you guys have Aries in your chart, because that's the ram on there. So some of you guys could be Aries, or one of the cardinal signs: Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer. How could I forget? Yeah, you could be one of those signs, but with you, well, not if you have this, because you don't have to have this, but I noticed this with people that are cardinal heavy, cardinal dominant. You also are going to be remembered for taking charge, being the leader, being the leader of your family, the leader of a group, a leader of the new wave. I don't know, the new wave. I don't know what I mean by that. Well, not, I don't know what I mean, but like some type of new wave. Like that's why I said you could be a trendsetter. You could be a trendsetter. You could be a leader. And it's so funny because if you follow me on social media, I was just talking about Green Day, and I was just looking up their chart or I was looking up Billy Joe's chart. That's the lead singer, because of the song I put in my story. And like the energy of the song was giving Capricorn. Turns out he's a Capricorn rising. Anyway, so I'm looking at his chart, okay? I'm looking at his chart, and he's so cardinal heavy, and I'm like, oh, duh, he's the leader of the group. And then I'm thinking about the leaders of groups, and they tend to be cardinal dominant every time, every single time. And you don't have to have those signs in your chart, but there's usually some type of cardinal stuff in there. So anyway, I feel like you're a leader. You're a leader of some shape or form. You could be a parent. Oh, and then my phone lit up again. Okay. So you could be a parent or something, especially with this accept responsibility. So you could be a parent. You could even be a single parent. I think the way you take charge, and like the way like you possibly like take care of your kids and stuff like that, you're going to be remembered for that, because you are good at it or something. You're good at being a parent. I don't know, a parent, a leader. You're someone that a lot of people are gonna look up to, or they look up to, because you're just, I don't know, like you accept responsibility. I don't know. It's like you're wise, you accept responsibility, you have great ideas. So people usually want to follow your lead or listen to what you're talking about. Reconciliation. This is very interesting because it kind of looks like the accept responsibility card. So like I said before, you tend to have people in their heads when it comes to your absence. Yeah, you tend to have people in their heads, because then they start realizing like, dang, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have been that way. I shouldn't have acted like that, you know? So they be wanting to come back. They be wanting to come back. But I also feel like you, it's like you reunite people. Well, first of all, I feel like you bring people together. through something that you do. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if you're like a musician or someone that has like an audience, because it's like, I'm getting goosebumps. It's like your work brings people together. Maybe you do something with events or something like that. I don't know, but for some of you guys, I feel like the work that you do brings people together. Or you do something for the less fortunate or something like that. But something about what you do is like either meant to raise the consciousness of humanity, or like bring people together in some way, or like, yeah, or help people reunite with their inner child. Oops. Compassion. Yep. Look how her hands are on the world like that. Yeah, you're meant to raise the vibration of the collective, the consciousness of the collective. Definitely. I really feel like some of you guys are healers. Like, look how the light is coming out of her hands, like healing the masses. And even if it's not like, that, it could even be, like I said, a doctor or something like that, where it's like a like a healer, doctor, something like that, because it's like something about what you do is healing for the collective. Family. What did I say? I literally said some of you guys, like, you're meant to be a parent. Like, you're meant to be a parent, and you're meant to guide your, like, I feel like you're meant to leave a legacy behind for your children. Like, that's giving me goosebumps. Like, I feel like you're either doing or about to do some big things, and it's like you're going to be able to leave behind something for your children, like they're gonna inherit. I feel like they've inherited a lot of your gifts, like, yeah, a lot of your gifts, but also like they're gonna inherit money. Like, you're gonna leave behind money, like, for your kids, like a lot of money. Okay, and then we also have clarity. Yep, see, you see very clearly. Did I say clairvoyant earlier? I don't know. But I know in my head I said it's giving clairvoyant. So yeah, you're pretty psychic. You're pretty psychic. You're pretty intuitive. You're very wise. And maybe you don't always consider yourself wise because of mistakes that you've made in the past or whatever. That shit don't matter. It don't matter. It made you wiser, though. It made you wiser, didn't it? Okay. And so we also have Knight of Wands. So you're definitely some type of messenger. I don't know why I wanted to say messenger of peace. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I don't know. Something about your energy or the things you create, the things you have to say, it brings peace to the collective. It brings peace to people around you. Like, even you just being there, I don't know, it's just like very healing. Something about your energy is very healing. Nine of Wands. Okay. And this is Sag Moon. Maybe some of you guys have Sag in your chart, or one of the mutable signs. Oh, the mutable signs are the messengers. Sag, Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces. Those are the messengers. But yeah. And then I feel like you make people try again. Like, I'm hearing that song, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again. That could be what happened in your life, but it's like you make people want to try again with, like, ooh, that's giving me goosebumps. Like you make people not give up on their dreams. You make people want to be like, oh, you know what? They're right. I should try again. I shouldn't give up. I should move forward and try again. That's what it's giving. Like you make people feel confident in themselves. Like you make people feel like they can do anything. Um yeah. Yup, look, the fool. You make people feel like they can do anything because you be doing anything. And I don't mean in like a reckless way. Maybe there were some times of your life where you were reckless, but I feel like you live with a passion of a what's the word I want to look or I'm looking for? It's like you have like a lust for life. I don't know. Maybe you travel a lot. Oh yeah, with that compassion card, you could be known to travel a lot, move a lot. Yeah, but something about you is forever young, and I think you'll be remembered for that because I think you're gonna always look young. I feel like you're always gonna look young, but you're always gonna be young in spirit or something, and you make people want to also be that way. Like you're very inspiring. I don't know. You're very inspiring and you make people want to just throw caution to the wind and do what they've set out to do. Look, Four of Wands. That's funny because it's giving family. So yeah, oh that's funny. Aries is on here. So yeah, that's funny that it ended up right here. So yeah, you make people want to take chances, but I also feel like you're going to be remembered for the milestones. Like, I'm hearing rags to riches, but even if that's not the case, like, I feel like you got out the mud. Like, you got out the mud. You didn't give up. You just, I think you're just going to be remembered for your accomplishments. Like, because for a lot of you guys, you started off small. You started off small, and then you kept going. You kept pushing. You kept trying. You kept, you know what I mean? You kept going. And then you reach some type of big milestone. Like, for some of you guys, this could be a Grammy. For some of you guys, this could be like one of those awards, like a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony, an Emmy, or something like that. Or just accomplishing big things in your life. Or like getting some type of plaque, some type of trophy, some type of something. Yeah. And now we're going to choose real quick from the bowl of answers. Agree to disagree. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be remembered for like you're like I'm gonna do me, Pookie. You just do you. I'm gonna do me. Huh. This says nice lips. That's funny. Maybe you have nice lips. Maybe you have very nice lips, but I think it's also like the things that you say. The things that you say, you're going to be remembered for that. So maybe some of you guys are writers, speakers, podcasters, YouTubers, social media influencers, teachers, something like that. But you're going to be remembered. You're always going to be remembered for what you said. But in a good way. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. We have In Front of Me by Steve Lacy. I don't know if y'all can see that. But basically, he says in that song, girl, you're the one I want. You're the one I need. I'm begging you, please, will you come back to me? Because I was blind to see that you were right in front of me. Girl, I was blind to see that you were right in front of me. You know. You may know that song, but that goes along with literally what I was talking about. Like, you make people face themselves. Yeah, with how that accept responsibility looks. Like, you make people face themselves, whether it's through your absence and the things you've said to them, or through like I said, if you're like a reader, or like the things that you say in songs, or like something like that makes, okay, confirmation, something about the things that you said makes people face themselves and be like, wow, okay, I have these fears, or wow, I have these bad habits, or wow, um I should do this instead of that, you know what I mean? Or I have these certain fears that I gotta let go of. Like, you make people face themselves. And then we also have thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. We have Heated by Beyonce. So Heated, that song is basically about she's like, look, you wasted my time, and so I'm gonna move on. Cut your losses, yeah. So I feel like people are gonna be or people will remember how you cut them the fuck off. Oh, that's not funny, but yeah, and made them have to face themselves. Sorry, y'all, I had to pause right quick. Let me do that real quick. But yeah, I had to pause. But yeah, that was really the end of the reading. So if this reading resonated with you, let me get a I don't even know what type of emoji should y'all put. Let me get an eye emoji for the clarity, because y'all are super intuitive, super, like, y'all see right people through people, I mean, and through their bullshit and all that stuff. So let me get an eye emoji in the comments, and make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, so you're able to update it every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip me, you want to book a reading, you want to follow me. Why can't I talk today? All that stuff is in my description, okay? So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the seer. These cards are so freaking beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna look in the book because I don't remember what it means. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Wow, it's on page 33. So that number could be significant for you. Okay. They know they have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The seer honors the gifts, what? The gifts the gods have bestowed upon them. They allow their imagination to tell them what will come and how to manage the flow of information. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending all the words and visions of the seer. Going up to meet them invokes the will of the gods. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news they will tell you about what is coming into your life, for better or worse? Meanings. Listen to the universe in order to bring the dreams of insight. Locate the balance between fate and free will. Okay, so clearly you were drawn to another pile, because I think I even said the word seer in another pile. So you will be remembered or famous and known for being a visionary. I mean, clearly you're most likely very psychic, but I also wonder, I don't know why I'm thinking about like photography, being a director, or like, I don't know what all the different roles are of people that work in film. So please don't mind me, but yeah, some of you guys could work in film, something having to do with film, or be a producer. And then my phone lit up. So there's that. So yeah, you could be a producer, or like a is there a film producer? Look, like I said, I don't know what all is in the what all the roles are in the film industry, but you could do something like that, or you could be a producer, like I said. But I'm also wondering if some of you guys have interesting eyes, like something about your eyes are super interesting, and people just always remember that about you. Like, maybe they're like a certain color, or they're very piercing, or like something about the way you look at people. I don't know. And it's like you see right through people, or something about your eyes is very like hypnotizing, or I don't know. Very hypnotizing. Like, I don't know. Look, and this is why I asked y'all if I should do the 18 plus reading because I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking. Okay, because I'm seeing you be snatching souls, okay, with them eyes. The way you be looking at people when you doing what you do. Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna just stop right there. But yeah, anywho, yeah, you see into the future, you see into other people's souls. Like, you probably are someone that says things right when people need to hear it, right when people need to know it. You say it, and you don't always even realize like how on point what you're saying is, I feel like. But yeah, let's see what else is here. Intuition, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know. Your intuition is like on point. So I feel like a lot of with my channel and my like Instagram and stuff like that, I feel like people, y'all tend to be like super intuitive. I don't know. Like, um, so that's why I'm not surprised that this same message is coming up again. But you see what's interesting? Like, she has the little moon on her forehead there, and then we have her with this thing on her forehead. So yeah, I also feel like you're very intelligent. Like, you are also going to be remembered for your intelligence. Like, maybe some of you guys, excuse me, went to school and got your degree, whichever degree that is, associates, masters, bachelors, something like that. Or even if you didn't go to school, like, you're just extremely smart. Like, you know about a lot of things. And I also wouldn't be surprised if you have many different talents, like more than two or three. I feel like you have a lot that you're working with. um I also feel like you're a looker. Like, you're a looker as far as like you look good. Like, you look very good. You are very beautiful, like handsome, beautiful. Yeah. And I feel like something about you, your beauty is mesmerizing or something like that. Like, that's why I feel like you probably have like a unique beauty, like an exotic type of look to you. Like, maybe you or your family, well, if that's your family, you're technically from there too, but you could be from a foreign family. And you know what? I'm saying foreign because I'm in America. I'm saying that because I'm in America. But let's just say that some of you are not American. Some of you could be, yeah, something else. And you look it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you're like African or something, I'll use myself as an example. Like, you could be African and you have a lot of like African features, like the cheekbones, and maybe you have a gap, maybe you have like a broad nose, or like those are my features. So and I feel like those are my I get that from being African. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm feeling like you look like where you're from. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. Like, you have a very unique beauty to you. And even, let's say, even if you are American or something like that, you maybe don't look it. Like, something about your features are very like defined. Like, I'm seeing like even look at how her face looks, like just chiseled, kind of like. So maybe you have like a sharp jawline, like your cheekbones, or just cheekboning, So I think you'll also always be remembered for like how you look, because it's unique. Oh, look, and you hear that honk? Cute. Okay, so Take a risk. Okay. And then that's the pentacle of Jupiter up there. So some of you guys could have Sag in your chart or Pisces, which I feel like are both usually pretty attractive. Even if you're not, that's it don't matter. Yeah, with that take a risk, I feel like you're also gonna be remembered for taking a risk. This is literally reminding me of another pile, but you're gonna be remembered for taking a risk. You're gonna be remembered for I don't know, like being adventurous, being very adventurous and doing things that other people would be like too scared, too afraid to do, but you do it. Like it could be simple as like you traveling to far away lands, or it could be simple as like having a career that is not traditional. Something about you is not traditional. Something about you is very unorthodox. So yeah, you could have a very unorthodox type career, or like something about you is just unorthodox. You're just very unique. Like you're very unique, and I feel like when people know you and meet you, they feel like, okay, this person is unlike anyone I've ever met before. Like, yeah, something about you is unique. It could be, like I said, your looks. Maybe you have a unique voice. Maybe you have a unique name. Maybe you dress really uniquely. You have unique hair, but like something about you stands out where it's like people always remember that about you. Like they could pick you out from a crowd, like where it's like, oh, that's pile two right there. Look at that hair. Or that's pile two right there. Look at those shoes. You know, stuff like that. Like you are very unique, very fashionable, I feel like. Um and I also feel like I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys um are maybe famous for, remembered for, like some of you guys could be designers, like fashion designers, interior designers. I already said, oh yeah, I said producer, director, or like working in some area of film, a photographer. I'm even hearing DJ or something, but you are just very unique. I don't know. And you have lots of energy too, but I don't think it's like that energy where it's like, ah, like I don't think that either. But I think it's like, it's like people wonder how you get all that shit done. People be like, how did so and so get that done when they have like kids, or they have this, or they have that? Like you be like hitting goals with ease. Well, maybe it's not always easy, but you make it look easy. Like you're very graceful. Something about you is very, very graceful, and you make shit look easy. I also feel like you're really mysterious. It's giving Beyonce. I don't know. Like it makes me think of how Beyonce, she don't address shit. She don't address shit. Okay, like. And that's what it's giving. Like you're mysterious. Like people be wondering like what you got going on. What are you thinking about? What are you doing? Like you're very mysterious. You be having people wondering what you got going on. Protection. See? Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. We have protection. Okay? So yeah, like I feel like you're very mysterious. Like it's like you're very private, but it's like that's why it's making me think of Beyonce, because like think about it. Beyonce is one of the most known musicians of our time, right? But we don't know what the hell she be having going on. She still didn't address that shit about the elevator. All she said was, of course shit goes down in the elevator. What? What, Beyonce? What? What are you saying? No one knows. But it's like she's so known. Like we know her work, but we have no idea what be going on in her personal life. We don't know. All we can do is assume. And I feel like people kind of do that like with you, where you're just so mysterious that people be like, I don't know what to think, so I'm gonna assume. And that could, of course, be a good or a bad thing. Cause sometimes when people assume, they assume the worst. So you might have gotten that before. Like, I feel like people could project on you sometimes, where it's like they don't know, so they assume. And I feel like people, yeah, they just project on you in general, where they think you're one way, but you're really another way. Like, for example, for some of you guys, people could be like, oh, I thought you were a bitch, but then I got to know you and you're the sweetest person ever. You could have gotten that before. Or like, maybe people think of you like, oh, because I definitely feel like you're a looker, like you're very gorgeous or something. And people, how sometimes people think like, oh, she's so pretty, she's probably so stuck up, but you're not. Like, you're really, really sweet. Maybe you're really a nerd or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of you got that baddie aesthetic. Like, you're just a baddie, but you're deep down, you're really a nerd. You're really a nerd, or like you really want love, or like something about you is very wholesome at the same time, even though you have like this baddie aesthetic, or this thing about you that's very intimidating, or really like sexy, or really like something like that. And people possibly think of you in one way, and then they really get to know you and they're like, oh, wow, sweetheart, or like, wow, she's really traditional, or wow, like, the past. Okay. What am I getting from that? The past. I feel like, I don't know why, because this is supposed to be about like, what are you known for? What are you famous for? I feel like people from your past are seeing how much you've glowed up. you done glowed up, and I don't think it's like you were just so horrible looking or something before, but it's like, I don't know, it's like you get finer with age. You get more fine with age, like, and I'm sure, and look, it says 1101. Yeah, like you get more fine with age, and some people would just be like, dang, how did she or he do that? Or like, I don't know why I'm just seeing people from your past, like people you used to go to school with, people you used to work with. They kind of seeing you on social media and being like, damn, Pile 2 done came a long way. Like, they look good, they're doing good, like, and I feel like, yeah, people from the past are remembering you right now. Like, I feel like they're remembering you right now and possibly watching you on social media right now. And they're like, whoa, Pile 2? Damn. Okay. Also, some of you guys could be in the beauty industry. Maybe. Wow, trust and answers. Very interesting. Trust and answers. So I feel like you're going to be remembered for being like trustworthy. And being like a loyal friend, a loyal I don't know, like being consistent. So that could be in anything. Like, let's say you do what I do. You consistently drop content or something. Or like you consistently drop music, or you're just a consistent person in general, where you stay in touch with people, or you stay um yeah, like you stay in touch with people, or you stay consistent in the gym. I don't know, but something about your consistency is coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for the freaking confirmation. We got beauty. I knew it. I knew it. First of all, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are in the beauty industry, or you're like a designer or something like that. Or I don't know. I'm getting goosebumps. But you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. And I feel like it's not that you're just beautiful like your face. You're beautiful inside and out. Like you're probably a very sweet person. And that's why I'm feeling like a lot of you guys like have this like baddie aesthetic. Like you are a looker. Okay. You're a looker. And then people get to know you and they're like, whoa, she's so smart. She's so intelligent. She's so sweet and kind and nurturing. Like, I don't know why it's a thing that people think like, oh, well, maybe because sometimes it is true, uh, um, but you know, it's a thing when people think like when you're beautiful and stuff like that, that you just are gonna be a like a bitch or something like that, or maybe you just have resting bitch face. Or something like that, but it's like that's not you at all. That's not you at all. But yes, you're definitely gonna be remembered for your beauty and the uniqueness of your face. Like you probably have a really nice body too, but like your face is very unique. That's why I would not be surprised if like wherever you and your ancestors come from, it's like you look like it. Or maybe even like maybe you even have like a ambiguous look to you where it's like, what race are you? You know? But yeah, you have a exotic beauty about you. Blessings. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're very blessed. And even in times of struggle or whatever, it's like you're very graceful to the point where it's like people wonder, do you have a bad day? Do you ever have a bad time? Do you ever have a bad day? And I feel like you don't let people see you sweat. You don't let people see you sweat. You don't let people see when you're upset or worried. Like you don't. Yo, yeah, protection. Yes, you're very private about your feelings, and it be having people wondering like, do Patu even care? I just heard a giggle. I think that came from outside. I don't know why I can hear people, but that sounded like a giggle. So you be having people wondering, do they even care? Did they even care about me? Because you don't let people see you sweat, and not even with just that, but just in general, like people probably think you just have it made. But you've had your fair share of struggles. But yeah. And then you just, I don't know, you don't allow yourself to be a victim. You don't allow yourself to be a victim, even if you have those moments of like, oh my god, oh my god. You get over it and you're like, all right, I'm back. Okay, 3 of Cups, yeah, yeah. You are a good time. You're a good time, and I think you'll always be remembered that, and even famous for. That's why I'm like, well, no, I didn't say that. I'm wondering if some of you guys are like influencers, travel influencers, or something, or you do something in the beauty industry or fashion or something like that, because I feel like, or even if it's not that, what you do for a living, you love it. You love it, and I feel like other people be like, dang, Pal too look like they always having fun. Whether they at work, they at home, like you just seem like you're always up to something, always having fun. And I feel like sometimes people wonder, what the hell do you even do? What do you even do? Yeah. Look, 8 of Cups. You were definitely drawn to another pile, but with this 8 of Cups, I feel like you protect your energy so much that it's like people wonder, like, what the hell? Like, especially when it's like you happen to cut people off, or you, um, or even if it's not cutting people off, it could even be like, for example, if you were working at a job for a while and then you left, people still are curious, like, wow, how did so and so get the courage to leave this job, and then they off doing their own thing and they living it up? Or how did pile 2 get to where they at in life? Like, you have a lot of people wondering about you. Something about you is very ethereal, mysterious. I almost wanted to say angelic. I don't, maybe angelic, but something about you is otherworldly, where it's just like, who are you? Who are you? What you be doing? Okay. Oh, look, come on, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. People would be like, oh, look, see, and it has the Pentacle of Jupiter. Well, this is this deck is a little different, but usually on the traditional deck, the Wheel of Fortune has the Pentacle of Jupiter on it, and there's that Pentacle of Jupiter. So, yeah, I definitely feel like you are well off even when you're not well off. Like, I don't know how to explain it. People be wondering, how the hell do you be accomplishing things? And then it's like, I feel like you're someone also that moves in silence. I don't know, you move in silence, and people be like, yo, when did that happen? Well, how did you make that happen? Like, it just be mysterious. Okay, so three three of Pentacles definitely makes me think like you will, excuse me, always be remembered for being a good friend too, like a good friend, a ride or die, a confidant. um I don't know, someone that's loyal, a loyal friend, a loyal supporter. And it's so funny because it makes me think of what I said. Like, maybe at first people don't know what to expect from you, especially if you have a resting bitch face. But you're really so sweet, so kind, so loving. Um, yeah. Okay, so let's choose from the bowl of answers. Oh, this wanted to come out. Oh, this wanted to come out too? Okay. Take a chance on that money making venture. Bro. And I feel like you did take a chance on something and it paid off, and people are like, I mean, how the hell did she do that? Reconciliation. Okay, so you were definitely drawn to another pile. Um, yeah, there's people that want to possibly reconcile with you, get back with you to this day. And they will always remember that. And then we have I Should Be by Drew Hill. Okay. So yeah, like something about your energy is very, like, it draws people in. And it also makes people not able to stay away. And we have 1 year ago. Where were you? What lessons can you take from them? Is there a cycle you need to break? And that's the thing. You experience all these wins. You've been experiencing all this good fortune and stuff like that. And people don't know what it took for you to get there. People don't know. People think you just got lucky, and it's like, nope. You worked too. But I feel like some people may think you just somehow magically got there or did something strange for a piece of change, but that's not it. That's not what you did. You made the right decision. Yep, you made the right decisions. You did the work. You put in work, but people don't always realize that. But yeah. 888, money on the way. Be confident, take control of your life, leader, promotion. So yeah, come on. Come on. Like, I feel like you are basically, you're known for good fortune. You're known for your good fortune. You're known for your luxury type of lifestyle. Like you're very blessed and very in different areas of your life. And I'm not gonna lie, some people might be jealous. Some people, yeah, be jealous. Um, Look, beautiful. Look, come on, beautiful hair. And I talked about hair. So maybe it is something about your hair. Like maybe you have long hair, short hair, dreads, braids, an afro. Something about your hair. Everyone loves it. Okay? And you'll always be remembered for that. Okay, time to work. So yeah, that's funny. We were talking about old coworkers and stuff. So yeah, time for work. I think you'll always be remembered for the work that you did here on Earth. So I would not be surprised if many of you guys are people that are in the public eye. Um, yeah, because I mean, this is what would you be famous for? But I did try to make it so for everyone that's like, I don't care about being famous. But I feel like y'all are definitely meant to be famous. The people in this group. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, let me get. I don't know. Let's get a lipstick emoji. I don't know for beauty because I feel like you're really a looker. You're very handsome, very beautiful, or something like that, and you're gonna always be remembered for that. Okay. If you feel called to tip me, if you feel called to book a reading, if you feel called to follow me on social media, all that information is below. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the koi fish. So let's get into your reading all about what you'll be remembered for, famous for, known for, all that good stuff. Okay. So we're going to look in the book because I don't remember what the hell koi fish means. I barely use this deck, so I still be looking like, what does it mean? Okay, so koi fish. In Japanese myth, the koi fish swims upstream along the Yellow River. Once it conquers its many challenges and reaches the river's head, it transforms into a majestic dragon. The Japanese view the koi fish as a symbol of aspiration and good fortune, which is manifest, I guess they meant to say manifested through determination and hard work. You have the power to transform your life. Meanings, you are ready to transform. Good prosperity and wealth are on their way. Okay, so that's funny. Okay. So first of all, I'm wondering if some of you guys are water signs, especially Pisces. But of course, the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I'm wondering if some of you guys are Pisces. But goodness, it's like these. You might have felt drawn to all the piles. Okay. And the fact that this is the third pile, and we'll see what other cards pop up here, but something is making me wonder if you are a Pisces, because it's making me think of how they say Pisces is the combination of all the zodiac signs put together. Yes. And then I also feel like you will be known or remembered for your many transformations, like how you were one thing, but then you were another thing, but then you did this, but then you did that. Like you never stayed the same. And then I also feel like maybe just in general, like how you look changed or something like that. Like maybe you lost a bunch of weight or you gained weight, or like when I say gained weight, I don't mean that in no type of negative way. I just mean in a just the way you look has changed. So shoot, maybe you got some work done, or like I don't know, but something about like your physical appearance keeps changing or something, or maybe even just how you have a unique style where it's like one day you're really girly and you wear the dress, and but then another day you got on your Jordans and you not super girly. You know what I mean? Like it's giving like something about your appearance is constantly changing. And I just hope when I said the thing about gaining weight, I totally was not trying to be offensive or anything. I just want to put that out there. I meant more so like your appearance has changed, because I feel like if you did happen to gain some weight, it's like you look good. You look good whether you gained weight, you lost weight, you cut your hair, you grew your hair out, you know what I mean? But something about your appearance has changed or keeps changing. So yeah, let's see. But also, like, it says something about good fortune, and I know it said it in the card, but just in general, I know that koi fishes do have to do with, like, yeah, good luck or whatever. So it's so funny that this is coming out, because you probably were drawn to another pile, and I think maybe people see you as like a good luck charm. People see you as a good luck charm. Like, maybe when you're around them, things get better, or like you know what to say to make people feel better, or something like that. But let's see what else is here. Do nothing. That's so funny. I really think you were drawn to maybe pile two. I'll just tell you, pile two, because it's like people be wondering, what the hell do you do? That is so funny. People probably be like, what the hell does pile three do for a living? Because I feel like it's almost like you either always have a lot of free time, or you're always on vacation, or you're always hanging out with your friends. You're always doing something fun. So people be like, what do they do? What do they do for a living? Like, how are they able to live like this? You know what I mean? But then also, I feel like you're also known, or will be known, or remembered for being like, and this gonna sound crazy, nonchalant, okay? But that's the thing. That's why I feel like you were probably drawn to pile number two. But it's like you have this nonchalant thing about you, like this happy-go-lucky type of energy to you as well, where it's just like you don't let things get you down. Like, you're usually in a good mood. You're not bitter. You're not like angry. And even if we're all human, so we have those emotions sometimes, but you don't stay like that for too long. And then I also feel like with the do nothing, you know when to be like, nah, I'm gonna mind my business. But maybe that's a lesson that came in time, because maybe you were sometimes like caught up in other people's issues, other people's problems and stuff like that. And you had to be like, okay, I need to start setting more boundaries and things like that. So yeah, that do nothing definitely makes me think like you probably have learned to be like, I'm gonna stay out of this. Or maybe you're just very, like, it's giving hermit mode. So maybe you could be a Virgo, but it's giving hermits. Like, you don't always need people with you to have fun. You don't need people to validate you. You don't need people to support you. You're like independent or something, like very independent. Okay. Stay in integrity. That is funny. That stay in integrity. That's what I'm saying. Like, you be like, all right, I'm gonna mind my business, because like you've learned to not get involved when that shit really don't involve you. But you're also gonna be remembered for, or known for, like, your honesty and like your honesty, and just like avoiding drama or something like that. Like, you stay out the way. Like, you really be staying out the way and doing your own thing. And then we also have focus. Okay. Making sense. Okay. So you be focused. So yeah, you be focused. on your what you got going on, your responsibilities. And yeah, like I feel like you stay to yourself. But I don't think it's like to the point where, you don't have friends or, where you're just constantly in the room staring at the wall or just constantly by yourself. But you don't mind being by yourself. You don't mind standing on your own. You don't mind like being that odd man out. Like it's almost making me think that you could be the black sheep. Maybe you consider yourself the black sheep of the family, the one that's like kind of different. And then with the stay in integrity, I feel like that's you, but I feel like you also call people out when they're not staying in integrity. And maybe that's what pisses people off sometimes. Like I feel like you're a truth speaker or something like that. Like I feel like you're that one. You're that one. And it just makes me think of this is just an example because this could be you too. It makes me think of this long time ago. I went to church with my with a family member, and there was this like prophet. Anyway, they were talking like they were basically giving me a message or whatever, and it's making me think of this message because one thing they were talking about was like you're meant to be the voice in a community that didn't want to hear the truth. And I was like, what do they mean by that? But I know. I know. Because I'm really that one in the family that like I don't care if you older than me. I'm gonna say where you wrong at. And maybe you come from like a culture where it's like you're like made to feel like, oh, the adult is always right. And no, no. Okay. So I don't know why I'm getting that message. I don't know why I'm getting that message. Maybe you're meant to be someone in your family that breaks a lot of generational curses or generational patterns, or like something about you is very different from your family. And I feel like you're going to be that one in your family where it's like, wow, so and so they took their own route and hey, they made it work for themselves. Like they're they're real different. They're real different. Yeah, something about you is very different from the rest of your family, maybe even from your friend group, but I'm feeling like more so family. Like I don't know why I'm sensing like I keep hearing your ancestors chose you. Hmm. Maybe you're someone that taps in with the ancestors often. Do you have Cancer in your chart? Cancer, Capricorn. Oh yeah, I did talk about Cancer, huh? Because I said the water signs, but yeah, or Capricorn. I would even say Aquarius, but yeah, or Aries. But okay, look, I'm just name. Okay, so these are the signs I'm getting. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm also getting the cardinal signs: Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Oh yeah, because I said Capricorn. So yeah, because I also noticed with like cardinal people, and I keep talking. I think I talked about cardinal in the other group, so you probably were drawn to that group. Um, because I noticed cardinal people, people that are cardinal dominant, they tend to be the first in their family to do something. Whether it's like to get a degree or to move away or to be the first millionaire or to be the first whatever. I don't know. It could be anything, but I feel like yeah, and you're meant to be different from your family. And I feel like something about you, it's like you've tapped into something that your ancestors did, so that maybe that's why you're here on this channel, because maybe your ancestors were into spirituality and tarot and astrology and things like that. But it could even be artistry, it could be anything. And I feel like it's something your ancestors used to do, and then you're like the one that's gonna like wake it back up in your bloodline, and then your kids, your kids kids, your kids like, and so on and so forth. It's like you woke it back up, and now the rest of the people that will be coming from your bloodline, it's like it becomes a tradition for them. It becomes a normal thing for them. But I feel like you're the one where it was like people was looking at you crazy, like, what the hell is Pile 3 doing? But yeah, very interesting. Okay. Bro. Bro. Thank you for the for freaking mation. Look, we got a void drama. I cannot. I swear to you, I don't look at these cards. Like, I love when that happens. So yes, you be avoiding drama. Like, you know when to mind your business and be like, uh-uh. Mm-mm. I'm gonna stay out of this one. I'm a skedaddle. And then I feel like people sometimes take it as you being standoffish or stuck up or you don't care about nothing or you know what I mean. But I don't think it's that at all. It's just that you don't want to be in drama. You don't want to be in drama, so you be minding your business and you be focused on you, focused on what you're trying to build, focused on you know what I mean. Like I feel like you try to avoid that. You try to avoid being in mess. And even if you do end up in some type of chaos mess, you slice it out. You slice and dice. Like you get out of there. You get right on out of there. Like, no. So, okay. Lighten your load. Yep. You be slicing and dicing them. You like, I'm out of here. But also this makes me think of like breaking generational patterns, especially when it comes to like beliefs. Because I'm wondering if some of you guys come from a family where it's like it was just rough. Like it was just rough on them, whether it's like I don't know, financially or something like that, but I feel like things were rough and it's like they have a mentality of like work, burn yourself out, don't rest, keep going, emotions don't matter, keep pushing. You don't got time to deal with emotions and stuff like that. You could come from a family like that, but I feel like you are like, nah, I don't want to be like that. I want to be someone that's tapped into my emotions. I want to be someone that knows when my body says go to sleep and I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. Like like I feel like that's y'all. Like y'all are releasing generational patterns, generational curses. You're like not doing things how your family does it. I don't know why. Like that's what I'm really getting for y'all. Okay. Grieving. Okay. Passion. The fact that we have grieving and passion definitely makes me think of what I just said. Like your transformation. And didn't I say that? Well, I was talking about how your appearance keeps changing or something like that. You don't look how you used to look. Like it's like you look how you used to look, but it's like your hair is different or your clothes, the way you dress is different, your body is different, your something is different from how it was before, but also just transforming certain patterns in the family and not doing things how things were done in your upbringing or something. But I didn't finish my thought when I was talking about grieving and passion, but grieving and passion makes me think of you being someone that's highly emotional, even though you may come off pretty nonchalant or something, but you're highly emotional, but not in an unbearable way. It's just more so like you're someone that gives time to explore your emotions. You give yourself time to explore your emotions because maybe something triggered this to make you feel like, damn, I need to understand my emotions. I need to understand them. But it could just be like you've noticed within your family, like, damn, everybody just carries on with their life like they not feeling sad or angry or whatever. And you're someone that allows yourself, or life has forced you to make you pay attention to your emotions and how you feel. Maybe some of you guys are what's it called, an emotional authority in human design. I don't know too much about human design, but as a emotional authority myself, it says that we're supposed to wait to see how we feel and to make decisions. Like we have to see how we feel. Like how, like what is your gut saying? What is your gut feeling? And I feel like you follow your feelings. Maybe sometimes to your detriment, but and maybe that's a lesson you've had to learn. But I feel like your feelings are very telling of what's right for you, what's wrong for you. Yeah. Queen of Swords. That's funny that we would get Queen of Swords, because I feel like this is you too. Like you're highly emotional, but you're also very nonchalant or something. But yeah. Yup, see? The Seven of Swords makes me think like there's hidden I was gonna say hidden motives, but no, not hidden motives. There's hidden emotions. Like stuff beneath the surface that you, like, spirit forced you to address. Okay. And I know this is supposed to be like, what will you be known for, remembered for, and stuff like that. But y'all's, of course, y'all reading is different from everybody else's, because I feel like you yourself are very different from the family you come from. Okay. But yes, you avoid drama, you stay in your integrity, and then even with this Seven of Swords, like, you're not afraid to be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Peace. Like, you be out of there. You be out of there. Look, and then my phone just lit up. Okay, and then we have Two of Swords reversed. And Two of Pentacles, very interesting. So yeah, I feel like you know when to be like, mm-mm. And I feel like you be making certain decisions that people don't be happy with or something, but I feel like it works for you. You don't do things to please other people, but I feel like it's something you had to learn. I feel like it's something you had to learn for a lot of you, to stop people pleasing, and then you stopped. And then you started standing on business and being like, I'm gonna do me. Okay? And then, hey, you was just doing you ever since. Okay? And so yeah, I feel like people will always remember that about you, that you, like, you're not afraid to walk away and be like, peace. You're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to break tradition. Like, it makes me think of this well, it's not a saying. It was like I don't know, something I saw on the internet one day. But it's like when they say, like, oh, this runs in the family, and you're like, and this is where it runs out. You know, like, for example, like, let's say high blood pressure or something runs in your family. Like, you're gonna be the one that's like, nah, I gotta eat right. What the hell? Thought there was a bug on my foot. Okay. But you're the one that's like, oh, I gotta eat right. So you eat right. And you don't have high blood pressure. You know what I mean? Or like just doing things differently. Like, maybe your diet's different. The way you live is different. Like, something about you is very different from your upbringing or something like that. And I feel like you are known for that, will always be known for that, remembered for that. Okay. And then maybe even, like, since we are talking about, like, what will you be famous for, it's like your work stands out from the rest. Like, let's say if you're a rapper or something like that, you're not just one of the mumble rappers that come and go and they have one hit and then that's it. It's more so like you have a unique style that makes people be like, oh, like it kind of makes me think of like a Nicki Minaj as opposed to like the rest of the female rappers. And that's no shade to them because I love Nicki, I love Meg, I love Cardi, I love Glow, I love all of them. I love all of them. Okay, but think about how Nicki is different. Like you know a Nicki Minaj song when you hear it. You know her voice when you hear it. You know her style when you see it. You can tell when someone else is copying it. You know what I mean? So like that's what I mean. Like there's a lot of people that may do what you do, but no one does it like you. And you stand out so much because of that. You know? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pull from the bowl of answers. Oh, this one wanted to fly out. Okay, so we have Trine, good luck, things falling into place, like-minded people. Okay, so yeah, I'm wondering if like, yeah, you just are different, but it's like you done found your tribe. I feel like you've either found your tribe or something, but yeah, I feel like you're different from your family and maybe like you have maybe certain family friend members and friends that you feel like are the only people that really understand you or something. But yeah. 555, change. How many times did we talk about change? Release the past. And what was we talking about as far as you not being like your family and breaking generational patterns? So yeah, releasing the past, travel, try something new, adapt. So yeah. Do you want me to? So yeah, I feel like you leave people guessing like, what? Do group 3 like me? I should be. That came out in another pile. Oh, 333. Have fun. Share your ideas. Study. Create something. Get outside. So yeah, like I said, I feel like you're always doing something fun. You're always having fun. You're always like out and about or something, and people be wondering like, what do pile 3 do? Oh, and this is 333. Like people be wondering how you got to where you got to. Now we got Inside by freaking Steve Lacy. Interesting. And then Capricorn. We talked about Capricorn. Yeah, so I definitely feel like many of you guys y'all could be cardinal signs. Or yeah, just breaking generational patterns in your family. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get a sword emoji because she got her sword in her hand and she's standing on business, and I feel like that's y'all. Okay? So yeah, put a sword emoji in the comments. And yeah, if you feel called to tip me, if you feel called to get a reading, follow me on social media, buy some art. All of that information is below, okay? And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.